Hello, it's Vero, and today I am going to do a mock show-off review thing of this new bionicle mock that I've made. Bionicle mock that I've made called veroxen. Now, you may have seen the little show video I've made on him, veroxen Pachetti, because of the music in the background. It's quite good. For some reason the links don't usually work, but if the link does work, then it will be here. But it probably won't work though. Oh well. Anyway, if it doesn't, go on the channel and view it. Right, back good. Right. Here it is. It's basically I had an old mock with where is it? I'm just gonna go and get this mask. Hang on, I'll be able to show you something. Here we go. He had this mask, and basically what happened was that he kind of got experimented on. There was a Rachi sort of thing implemented into him. Not the slug thing, but just like, I don't know, something happened. And he got turned into this thing, the ghost, Erasmus, who was, I've got a whole thing about this mock on mock pages. This was Sendox because his dad was obsessed with his bike thing. Anyway, he got turned into this thing, killed Erasmus, and went out being the veroxen, really. So, I mean, he got, because his memories got because they got rid of his memories when they turned him in, and then they accidentally gave him back his memories. Anywho, that's the mock. It's got custom shoulders, arms, and custom body, but otherwise it's not very custom. It's just got quite good It's just got quite good armor. It's got a tail, the usual double hand tail, silver mostly. But I was trying to make this look as light grey as possible and less silver, because you can't really get more sort of light grey of these stuff. I had to make it really more silver, but the whole body is, except for the back plate, is light grey. Of course, not black parts, just on the shoulders and on the torso. His hands here, they are two-fingered hands. They two-fingered hands, and they have little spikes in them. So the usual hand that a lot of people use for these sorts of knocks. I think Detox has this sort of hand from bionicle, except here this is usually this piece, but in this mock it's different because it does have enough of these pieces to make the hand like that. That's quite a nice shot, isn't it? It's got this plating here, here. It's the usual arm piece with this from the Tower of Light, I remember, on the big surfboard thingy from, I forgot what his name is, sorry about that, but he was the white Mari, he put on the mask, and in the series, Fantocus series, I believe, or maybe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, and maybe his name, had the sort of gold and yellow and had these plating on him. I think in this formation as well. This shoulder piece is a I made this custom beforehand for the legs, just because I didn't think these legs stuck out a bit much. I'm not really sure. I just made the custom because I was planning on making the whole thing custom before realising that it actually looked quite good, partly custom. But this bit I found quite nice. Mostly, I made it mostly so this bit could fit in, because it looks quite nice with that, and it has this little backplating here. The body structure is it's got this full rib cage part here. A couple of rubber bands, maybe 2 or 3 here we use it to do this. This chest piece is behind the handpiece. Yeah, this is based on sort of skeletal structure, trying to make it look a lot like kind of this chest piece, and that's a rib cage. These pieces, I think, may have only been used in the Hero Factory, but I hope not, because I like them. I don't really like including Hero Factory parts in my box for reasons that I think bionicle is much better, and I don't really like using those sorts of parts. But these 2 parts, these can come out and put it back, but that's not really intended. It just can. There's from the Lego Minecraft set. I quite like them. I was thinking of putting one on the head, but once it wasn't too, it probably wasn't going to be that great. Anyway, these 2 pieces come down to make the body slope a bit into the handpiece, and then it has this here. It has fully rotational back. On the back, it has this is just connected to the tail. There's two little round pieces here that are used in most Lego stuff. Backplating is our shield. I think this was also used in Fantoka series, maybe the swamp version, which I really can't remember. Swamp. In the video, he didn't have this tail because he probably, I mean, even if he did have a tail in the video, probably won't be able to see it anyway. I'm not really sure. But I had this tail because I think it looked quite nice. It's pretty long. It's got the muscle bit here, and then it just comes out as a tail. There's a tentacle from, I'm not really sure what the tentacle's from. Maybe from Gudinka, but I'll have to check that. I remember Gudinka, it was amazing. Legs, usual just back legs and plating here. These are the longer, really nice, I've always liked them, legs, and with these pieces on, I always use these for most walks. I've only used 2 on this, which is odd because I usually use loads. Feet, usual 2-pronged feet, tons of them. I've just realised I sound like I've got a lisp in these videos. Well, I haven't got a lisp. The head is usual veroxen head with the hand parts. Not actually usual hand parts that veroxens usually have. The neck is this. It has these little sort of turny parts on the shoulder. They're quite nice. I've never designed the actual position they should be in. So that's the body structure. Now onto the certain maneuverability and posing abilities. It's a troll with a Skrillex hairdo. Right. The posing abilities are the usual. Yeah, not posing, sorry. Maneuverabilities, the ball joint here, normal, just cross ball joint here, hand is movable in every direction, fingers can go up and down, the thumb can rotate, the middle part of things can rotate, thumb can go up and down as well, same on the other arm, and neck can move, joints of head can move, whole thing can move. And these little tiny bits can turn, but that's not intentional. These things can come up and come in, but that's not intentional. These bits come out, it's not intentional, not intentional, not intentional, not intentional. This bit here is completely rotatable. I've already showed that. The tail. This back bit is can go up and down slightly. This hand can go around go up and down like that. This hand can go side to side like that. So up and down, this hand can go side to side. So the tail has a really nice maneuverability to it. The legs, usual ball joint, usual like that. Nothing special with the legs. The head isn't from one of the usual veroxen sets. It's actually from, I don't know, I forgot what her name is, but it's a girl. It's quite old from the other sets. This backplating thing, I've already talked about that. But right, so posing. I'll just put on the first pose. I'll just show you in a second. Right, so this is his main pose. He's on the ground with his legs spread out, his arms spread out, tail quite far up. You can't really see the bottom bit, of course, but it's quite nice. He's kind of supposed to be a bit sort of tribal. Well, very not very tribal exactly, but sort of kind of beastly. My friend Zero, you should check out his channel actually. He's got some Minecraft videos, I think, but he's got other stuff as well. I'm not really sure. He's going to do Minecraft videos, I think. But yeah, I think he's going to make a friendman background, something like that. Just basically machining and stuff. But yeah, this is what he mainly does. Mostly because Zero's mock is a bit like this, but taller than him, which really bugged me because I made this guy especially really tall. But then it was taller, so I decided to make him more like this because kids are quite competitive in height and how much something is custom. This isn't very custom, but I decided not to sort of customize it very much. Well, this is kind of Detox inspired. I got the idea for these pieces on the arms of Detox, so I kind of decided to put him in the sort of pose that he would maybe do. Yep, nothing much to say about this. I think it's quite funny. Don't ask. Just don't ask. So this is veroxen. Be sure to watch the video animation thing I made on him. He retails for nothing because it's not real and I'm not going to sell him. And yeah, good self-mock at the moment actually. I haven't got very many other mocks. I mean, I'm working on something else at the moment that's kind of veroxen based. It's still work in progress, but sort of green kind of thing with the sword, I don't know. Yeah, be sure to subscribe and I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright.